Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. Today, Spirit told me what the reading's going to be about, and I'm really looking forward to it. They said we're going to get into specifics on the healing journey. And so, we're going to learn stuff today. So, looking forward to the healing. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Okay. Oh, they said I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the next deck, just 1, they said. Ooh, guys. Okay, I love what I do. I love being a medium because you just learn the coolest things. And so first thing that they brought up was past life issues. So we're going to learn about past life issues and how to heal through them. And so first they're showing me this is the most important life. You know, when you start learning about past lives, we can get caught up in who we were before. And, you know, you could have been magnificent things and you could have been pretty awful things. But they all are one, and it's you. And we carry whatever it is, you know, if you had good karma in the past life, it comes into here. If you had things you had to work out, you know, if you were not quite aware of what codependency was, or you had some things, just whatever, right? Whatever you needed to work out. And so it's saying, this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. And what I really like about this card is his hands and the healing energy that comes through them. But what I like about it is this one is he's releasing to the past, and then this one he's giving to the next. And I think that's the most important, is you have to let go of wanting to control things, because there's always just so much more to energy than we always know. Why do you keep repetitive patterns? Like, when did it even start? Did it start this lifetime? Was it something so simple and so gradual that you didn't even know that you created a belief at that time? So that's just what Spirit's kind of bringing to the front. And so the first card we got is, we're using the archetype. We're just going to bring out archetypes and personalities and things. So the first one that came out was the engineer. And it says, you know, it was in reverse. So this is a shadow thing from the past that we have to work with. In its positive, happy state, the engineer archetype would be the ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, right? So in the positive, healed energy of this, that is what the engineer brings. But this is in reverse. That's where we're moving to. This is where we're coming from. And it says, I read in reverse, upside down. Resilience on mechanistic solutions. I've never heard that word before. Reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Ooh, so this is saying that in the past you just disregarded what some consequences were. You didn't even think through. You saw something and you were like, all right, let's go. I'm seeing a bit of ego in this. It could have been maybe stuck like in the superficial things, right? I'm seeing like money, materialistic things, going for that and not really realizing what the consequence was to your soul on a deeper level. And so there's no resolution It's now reliance. Now it has that like codependent to it, right? It's a toxic trait. And the more and more we have that, so whatever you built on that, right? It could be in the past lifetime, it could have been early childhood even, or whatever. No, you've done it. They're telling me all the time. It's a pattern. It's then, it's now, it's even right now that's why it's coming up. That's why it's coming to the forefront for awareness. Oh, I don't want to pull this next card. Well, because I hate this energy. I don't like bullies. I don't like people who try to manipulate or control others. But this is what you're doing that you're asked not to do. And it was the bully card, and it was also in reverse. So, being a bully, what does that even mean? Because in archetypes, it's saying that there is a positive and there is a negative to everything. And the positive of the bully, it highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you to confront the inner fears that bully you, right? So that's more doing that inner reflection. When something that comes and bullies and, you go within and you're like, okay, what's happening? What's triggering me? That would be the healthy thing to do. That's what you should do, but it's saying this is what you're doing. Keep reading in reverse, upside down. It's saying conceals your deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So because you built a faulty foundation on something on a faulty foundation, I just see someone really denying even looking that their foundation is cracked. And that's the thing, they're showing me houses. They're like, in the old days, foundations were like solid, mint. Everything now, when you see like houses, they're like cookie cutters, and they want to like just throw them up as quick as they can. And so there's this guy, he was rich, super freaking rich. He was like multi-millionaire, and he bought a house in one of the nice towns where I am around, and had this super fabulous house, but it was one of those cookie cutter, throw it up really quick, and their foundation cracked in 5 years or something stupid. Like, yeah, so this is saying you built a faulty foundation, you built everything on it, it's crumbling, there's no solutions, it's reliance. It's like literally, I say literally too much, I don't I'm seeing the foundation or the crack, and it's like putting like tape over it, or trying to just seal it and hope that it saves itself and recovers and becomes healed. Well, that's not gonna happen. Oh, who's in my tree? I love this tree. Okay, so yeah, you really have to conceal or face the fears, because if you're not gonna face them, I'm seeing you shove them down. And when you shove them down, let's say you're grumpy, you might isolate yourself from someone because you don't want other people to feel how bad you feel. Or you might be the opposite, and you might latch on people, or lash out. Maybe you might get, just numb yourself, right? That's where like drugs can come into, or addictions or something, which is now just even putting more heavy stress and more burden on top of the foundation. It's inner fears. You have to go within. Everything without you is a reflection of what's in and how you control. Think about it. Before you actually learned emotional intelligence as a kid, things could make you cry, throw you into a temper tantrum. You didn't get your way, you throw a temper tantrum. And it worked for you. And that's also what I'm seeing, is someone is like, I latch out on people, and I yell at them, and I scream, and I do this, and they don't want to fight, so they cave, and now they're broken. Everything's broken. Everyone's broken. Some people, they told me, actually physically fight. Let's move on. I don't care for that. Why are all of these in reverse? Okay, so this is now that we're aware of kind of the loop and the pattern and the toxicity, and why, maybe just keep asking why, right? Why? Why is this? Why did I accept this? Why? And then that answer shifts and then it turns into how. How, right? So always start with why. Why isn't the best question to ask? There are more in-depth questions, but why is very good at the surface because it starts the conversation. It starts the dialogue and working with the inner fears so that you can now start finding. That's where the how is. The how is the resolutions. That's the engineer in the positive, upright area. So this is the action of the course that Spirit is asking you to take. Oh, it's in reverse. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Because I was saying, why is everything reversed? And I guess that's it. Is not putting that label of judgment and attachment and things to it in labels. Don't label it. Because I labeled this card in reverse as bad. When I was like, because you want that positive flow. And to me, the upright is the flow. Not true, not true. So the path that you're asked to take, it was 111 when I said the path that you're asked to take. This is gonna be cool. So it's the seeker. And in the upright position, which is not for you, it says thirst for wisdom, truth, wherever they are. That's just a given, right? That's not something that, okay, we're not even going to discuss that. We'll talk about that later. And then, so this is the one that Spirit is saying that you have to do. This is the path to do. So this one was saying they were content exactly where they were. You know, they get all the knowledge. They just sit wherever they are. They bring in so much and soak in so much thirst for life. Everything is magical. Life is like that. But this message for healing these past life issues, it's saying the shadow attribute of this is where you need to incorporate. And so it's saying the inability to commit to a path once found. Let me say that again. The inability to commit to a path once found. So this is saying you're on a path that's not good for you. You found it. You built it. You're like, this is where I'm going to lay my flag. I'm going to put my foundation here. Your foundation is crap now. And you're like, that's okay. I'm going to learn how to fix foundation. That's not quite how it works, right? Even if you want to learn brick and mortar and whatever, it's not, they're telling you it's time to go on a different path. Because this, who wants to be in this bully energy? It's conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Abuse, remember that. And ask, why do I accept this as okay? Because I'm picking up on verbal abuse. They're saying that some people, like gaslighting and the manipulating, is so subtle that they put that seed of doubt in your mind, in the back of your head, and it grows. And you don't know when that tree has grown into a full tree. I'm seeing an oak tree. That's what they meant to say. So it's saying that it's time to take a new path. And so just a little bit of energy that is kind of going on behind the scenes, just a little bit of information and awareness for you. It's the Exorcist card, the archetype of the Exorcist, and it's saying in the light attribute. This one was in the right. And it's saying freeing yourself from others and destructive behaviors. Like, yeah, I'm seeing just so much has gone on behind the scenes of controlling and manipulation that it's destructive. And I'm seeing you acting on, maybe it's you or maybe it's people around you, but just the acting on impulses and not thinking things through. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. That's what this whole reading is about. It's you know, we become so attached or addicted to an outcome of something, but it's destructive. especially when it's this impulse that just kind of pushes you, and it's like, what's the shadow? I know it's not relevant, but if it was in the shadow, it would have been a fear of facing your own demons. So we do have all this attack, like especially energy, right? You can connect it. Okay, there's angels and there's lower vibration entities. And wherever you are on the scale is kind of what you attract. If you don't have good boundaries, you can let in these negative things and they attach to you and they like, right? And whatever your own inner demons are, they also, so there's two things, right? It's energetic and it's physical. Like it's almost like you're navigating two worlds, and that's where the difficult part can be, especially when it's the energetic world and you don't understand things, if you don't know energy. If you don't know energy, it's saying to focus on the physical, as if the why and the physical are the starting points. The why and the physical are just a stepping stone to the escalator. That's what they're telling me. And so in the end, when you do this healing journey, you work on these past lives and everything comes through, it's saying the outcome is the artist in the upright, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. I'm always hanging out there. And so I say, grow that seed, encourage whatever it is that helps you tap into that dimension where all your guides are. Build that energy up, get that higher vibration, and now you have a platform. Now you have a solid foundation to speak and share your expression. Now you're done the why. You've figured out, now it's the how. Now, how leads to every other question they're telling me. The how is tapping into spirit. So now you know the energy. You're learning the energy part with the physical. And that's what they're showing me. That's the healing journey. Any last things you want to say, Spirit? They're showing me to put fresh flowers in your house. They say you can buy flowers, but they're really showing me more of like a plant of flowers and help them grow. Those flowers will help bring the energy of shift and change. They're saying that the act of taking care of it is going to help somehow. It shifts you out of this bully physical abuse. It helps you find peace within and find that path to move on, to free yourself. The flowers will help you free yourself. That's beautiful. And so that's the message today. And I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.